everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. So it is now September, that means August is over, which means summer's over, so I'm a little sad about that, but fall is my favorite, so I'm happy about that. So, I don't know. At any rate, that means it is time for monthly favorites. So, I have a little bit of a mix. I actually don't have that many favorites this month. I tried to pick things I haven't talked about before, and truthfully, I haven't tried too many new things that have like automatically jumped to my favorites. So the things I have mentioned in some of the past videos that I've done, or the two past videos I've done, because let's be honest, I've only done two, they're still favorites. And so I don't want to be like redundant and keep repeating that, oh my gosh, this is still my favorite this month. Or you know what, go watch last month's video because it's still all my favorite, which it kind of is. So, you know, my favorites, I'm quite sure, will change kind of with fall coming because I will change up the kinds of makeup I wear, like the foundation I use. I will have to go back to a lighter foundation because I will lose some of my summer tan. You know, I'll change up my moisturizer, I'll change up, you know, lip colors, things like that. So I will, I'm sure, have new favorites that are seasonal, appropriate to the temperature and season. But for the most part, my favorites are not hugely different this month from any other month. There are a couple new products, though, that I wanted to share with you that have jumped to my favorites, as well as one or two old products that you just kind of come across sometimes and are like, where have you been my whole life? I forgot about you. I'm sorry. At any rate. So let's get started. So the first product I have this month is a hair product, and it is the Dry Bar Triple Sec, and it is a 3-in-1 that texturizes, amplifies, and refreshes. So what I love about this product is that it does all of those things, and it really actually does what it says it's going to do. So it will act as a dry shampoo, and it will texturize your hair and give it volume, which, I mean, what else is there in life, you know? Next, I actually just talked about this in my haul video. It is the Clinique Take the Day Off. It is a cleansing balm that is an oil-based, like, emollient. So you kind of stick your fingers in, you kind of emulsify it, so you break it down into almost like a liquid, and you just rub it, and it literally takes your makeup off. It is amazing. I am such a huge fan of this already. I've used it like 3 times, and I'm like, yes, we're in love. It's true love right here. But I really like how this takes off all the makeup, but I feel like it is cleansing my skin as it's taking off the makeup. And depending on how much makeup I'm wearing, sometimes I'll just use this and that's enough. Sometimes I will then use a cleanser to follow up, but I don't feel the need to use like a wipe, a makeup remover anymore. And I love that this doesn't make me break out, because oftentimes products like this take for my skin, because I have very sensitive skin. I also have very like acne prone skin, but I appreciate this doesn't make me break out, and it's cleansing my skin and taking off my makeup and not making me like a hot mess. Always good. Moving on to makeup for the month of August. I love, love, love this foundation. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. Now, to be fair, I do still use a concealer with this. It's supposed to conceal and perfect, so you don't need a concealer on top of the foundation. However, maybe I'm just, you know, a makeup junkie and feel naked without concealer and don't really need it. Although these dark circles, they're not going anywhere anytime soon, and they like to make an appearance above all else. So, but I do love the coverage on this. I think it is really good coverage. It lasts a very long time. I don't find that I have to rely on using a couple of different primers or whatnot. Like, I don't have to use, you know, primers to help it last all day. It will do that on its own, and it blends out really nicely, really evenly, and it does have really good coverage, like I said. Next, I was in a couple of weddings this month and had a couple of kind of long days worth of just events or weddings or whatever the situation was, and I really went back to using the Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray, especially with it being summer. It's been a really hot summer here, and I just needed something that was going to help my makeup last. Like I said, my skin is prone to breakouts. It does get really oily really quickly, which tends to, in the summer, make my makeup run all over the place. This, though, has really helped it kind of stay in check and stay put and last all day. Like one of my best friend's wedding, we started at like 9 in the morning, and at 11 at night my makeup still looked pretty damn good. So, I mean, it really, I think, makes a huge difference. My little blurb. So this is an old product, but a favorite product that it's kind of one of the ones where it gets pushed to the side and I forget about it for a little bit, and then I come back to it and like, why did I ever forget about you? But for powder, I've really this summer used a lot of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I just love that it is really a fine powder, but it has such a pretty like shimmer to it, and it's very light. It's a very light shimmer. It's not entirely noticeable, but it gives such a nice like healthy glow to the skin. But for summer, it's definitely a look that I was going for the summer, to have like a healthy glowing kind of look. And I typically will rely on some of the Laura Mercier, like the translucent or the secret brightening powders, or some of the Hourglass ambient lighting powders, but I really found that every time I would go to do my makeup I was just grabbing this one. So inadvertently this is a favorite because I've used it literally every day. So I mean, it's only fair it becomes a favorite. This next product I just talked about in my most recent haul video, so go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But it is a lip product. It's actually what I'm wearing today. It is the Too Faced Melted Matte, and this is in the shade Queen Bee. And it is like this gorgeous, like grayish purple, like mauve color. And first of all, I think the color is, I'm just staring in the mirror because I love the color that much. Sorry. I think the color is beautiful. It looks exactly like what it does in here, which is really nice because I find oftentimes products don't do that. Also though, in terms of the quality and the consistency of it, I find sometimes with liquid lipsticks, and maybe this is just me and, you know, my dry, like I have dry lips, my face is oily, like they can't agree. Anyway, I have dry lips and they get chapped really easily, and so they flake really easily, and liquid lipsticks make them drier. And so for me, liquid lipsticks is another love-hate relationship because some of them are fantastic. Some of them, though, like, no. So I'm thinking like about the Anastasia ones. They are great for me. They last, they don't make me flake, they don't make like where it looks like, you know, I have like super chapped, super cracked lips. They're not doing that to my lips. But like ones like the ColourPop ones make my lips super flaky looking. Well, they are super flaky, so they're super flaky looking, but they just do a number on my lips that is no good. Sorry, ColourPop. I love you every other way, just not your liquid lipsticks. This one though is like up there with Anastasia. It is, I feel like, moisturizing to my lips. Like, and I've had a drink since I've had this, like it did not come off at all. I don't know, this Melted Matte one though, like it's giving me all the feels. And so that is actually it for my monthly favorites this month. Short and sweet this time. Because truthfully, like I said, there's not much that's different from past months. And so I don't want to be repetitive with it. And I have gotten some new products. I'm not entirely comfortable saying they're my favorites yet for the month. The ones that I did talk about in this video, like the Clinique, like the Queen Bee, they've jumped to that list pretty quickly, so I did want to share them with you, that they are genuine favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!